you will understand. You're already grown. You already decided what you was going to do with your life. You are not the future for me. The future are your children.
That's right.
And if you're not laying down a future for your children, what good are you? If your children are not going to be better than who you are not going to be more successful than you are, what good are you? That's what you got to ask yourself. Just because you may drive a nice car and you have nice clothes and this, that, and other, and you may give, baby them $200 shoes, that is nothing. That's the foundation for your children. That's just showing you about the bling. And then you trying to do what we used to say back in the day, keep up with the Joneses. This is not about keeping up with the Joneses. This is about establishing a foundation for the future of our children. Because if we don't, when we die, they're not going to get it. You can't resurrect that from the ground. Give it to them now. And don't try to be buddies with your children. Your children are your children. You are the managers of your children. You're not your children's best friend. I don't care what they tell you. You be the parent of that child, not the best friend of that child. I'm not saying you don't have a friendly relationship. But what I am saying is that some of us came from the old school when we used to get whipped with anything that our parents could pick up. It changed us. And I don't know nobody who that happened to. Even though some people beat to the pulp, still didn't say there was times they deserved it. Don't be afraid of your kids. Okay? This sister shouldn't have to go out and do for your children what you ain't doing for them. Okay? No one should have to do that. That's not my responsibility. But I take it because your child is my child. And I hope that you will see I got 2 grandbabies that didn't want me to leave. They knew I was sick. They wanted to stay there with them. They wanted to take care of them. I had to leave them. That's my foundation now. My children are grown. But while I'm here, I'm going to try to give it to them. Now, very briefly, we want me to give a little bit of Islamic spiel on marriage. Marriage, one thing, is very important in Islam. For a person not to be married, male or female, that is not acceptable in Islam. Everyone should be married. Not everyone should be shacked up together. Everyone should be married because of what it does for the community. We all know about, we down our sisters because we call it welfare moms, this, that, and other, got all these babies and all that. Okay. But if our community was set up so the brothers could not date these young ladies, could not lay up with these young ladies, but court them the right way, then maybe we wouldn't have some of this pestilence in our society today that we still have. Okay, even though a lot of it is perpetrated by the slave master. We have to accept that, but that don't mean we have to condone it. So there's changes. So again, I applaud. Excuse me. The other thing is that in marriage, if a brother is interested in a sister or a sister is interested in a brother, they have what is called a wali. A wali is a protector, a guardian, what have you. So like in the case of the young lady, it would be the father, brother, someone. And then from the brother, he can negotiate for himself, or he would have an individual. And these 2 persons would sit down and negotiate some things, talk about some things. Okay? And it's like taking an application for a job. You need to know everything about this person that's interested in your son or daughter. You need to know what kind of family they come from. You need to know the kind of relationship they have with their parents. Because next to God, the closest person to you is your parents. And I don't care how much money you make, you cannot repay a parent for what they did for you.
That's right.
You can't do it. That's just absolutely, positively impossible. Because there's no price on when a mother carried you for 9 months. Because when I would be working with the young brothers, I used to tell them, I said, I tell you what, I talk about the jump about these sisters. Strap a 5-pound bag of sugar or some bricks around your stomach and carry that with you for 1 week. Everything you do, basketball court, shower, call yourself kicking with your girlfriend, I don't care what you did. Carry that for 1 week. You can't do it. Think of how many times you sisters have gotten sick, had to get up and do this, do that, the pains and all that. We don't know what that's like.
That's right.
See, we good time child.
That's right.
Okay, that's what we are. You know, I don't care how much we love you, we still good time child.
Come on.
All right? Well, y'all dealing with it. You know, and that's why, in all actuality, you're stronger than us. Because you can take pain and we can't take.
That's right.
See, that psychological pain, we can't deal with it like you. Give you a primary example. Me and this little sister, we break up. She don't never go out. But one day she decided to go out with the girlfriend just for a little while. I'm out, partying, having a good time. I got this fine tenderoni next to me. I think I got it going on.
Come on.
But all of a sudden I see her. Next thing you know, guys are coming up asking if she want to dance. And sister's hurt because she see me with this young lady and she's hurt, but she ain't gonna show it. Next thing you know, she's getting up dancing. She looking like she having a good time. I get mad.
That's right.
And next thing I want to go, what you doing? I want to grab her. Why do we do that? Because we weak.
That's right.
You're stronger than us.
That's right.
Psychologically, you're not.
Come on.
Now, of course, we deal with logic. You may deal with some emotion, but it's fine that we need both. We need you in our lives, and you need us in your lives. So part of Islam, that's what it's all about. And if a brother has to be able to afford to have a wife, okay? And if you can't afford to have a wife but you want one, then we can, it's the same thing for the sisters, but the sisters don't take care of. Is that then we fast. We work this thing off of us. Okay? And the reason for that is so that we're not out here fornicating. Because the worst thing a man can do is fornicate. Y'all call us dogs.
Come on.
Okay? But why are we a dog? Ask yourself that question. I can't have sex with none of you if you don't let me.
That's right.
So I'm the dog. What does that make him? Get back about that. Don't put the label on one. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So if you're going to put it on me, but you out here doing what you're doing, hey, we're going to stop. But we have to help him with that on a continuous basis. We have to help him.